The great yellow sun is reflecting in your deep blue eyes. The day has begun. You spin around, you laugh to yourself. And I see you shine in every color, resting your head in my arms. You sing la 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 la. My God, I think I might be in love. Get rid of all your sorrows in the summer city. You'll never feel alone as long as you're with me. Get rid of all your sorrows in the summer city. There's no place on earth I would rather be. I found you today. It feels like it's been forever, laughing all day. We spin around, your hand reaches mine. Feels like I can't do anything, just give me a mountain to climb. You sing la 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 la. My God, I think I might be in love. Get rid of all your sorrows in the summer city. You'll never feel alone as long as you're with me. Get rid of all your sorrows in the summer city. There's no place on earth I would rather be. Get rid of all your sorrows in the summer city. You'll never feel alone as long as you're with me. Get rid of all your sorrows in the summer city. There's no place on earth I would rather be.
Good morning, friends. How is everyone doing this fine Monday morning? I made it. I was racing. Um, I had some issues with my internet on Saturday. So we had a little glitch. We had a few thunderstorms here in sunny San Diego, which is not normal for sunny San Diego. It was muggy, it was gross, it was raining, and somehow we had a hiccup with our power, and that messed up my router. So I had to replace it. So, um, unfortunately, I was supposed to be live with Lynn on Crafty Fun with Friends for the Mystery Craft Along, and I wasn't able to make it. And then because we set up a new modem router, it was kind of glitchy yesterday. I don't know. I had to change the settings or something. So I was just crossing my fingers that today would work. And I think it did. Let me know. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me, if you can see me, if the um my lights are terrible right now, guys. If the audio's okay, if the video's okay. I'm trying to change my lighting. I think it's because I have this here. I see shadows, and that's bothering me. And it probably just bothers me more than it bothers anyone else. Let's see here. I have these lights that are like standing right next to me, and I have to try and angle them and make them work so that I don't get too much glare because of the glass mat. Okay. You guys can hear me okay? I just want to make sure. Let me do something here. Okay. I have my live running here on my iPad too, so that I can kind of see. The video looks okay to me. Audio sounds okay, but it's different for me. Oh, good. Glad to hear. Welcome, by the way, Vicki. If I didn't say welcome, and good morning. Glad to have you here. So The plan today is to play with some of the goodies I got from the May uh, Stamp and Die of the Month, or the Small Die of the Month, or even the Stencil of the Month. So I was kind of thinking on which one I should use first. And I think I'm going to use the stencil first because I really like this pattern. And I have two grandkids that will be either promoting or graduating this week. Good morning, Sue. How are you? Good morning, Gloria. Welcome, my friend. Hi, Justine. Welcome. So I have my 6th grade granddaughter who will be promoting on Wednesday, and 12th grade granddaughter who will be graduating on Wednesday. So I need to make them cards, right? So I want to get that done. I was busy yesterday working on a project that, of course, my daughter tells me, Mom, the text, Mom, can you make this? And then a picture follows. So it's like, okay, I guess I will. I guess I can. So it was a personalized sash for the 12th grader, and then a topper for her graduation cap. So I did the sash yesterday, and that turned out beautifully. Had her name and class of 2025. So that was fun to make. And then I'm going to work on her cap today because I have to have it ready to take to her tomorrow for her when I take her to her rehearsal for promotion. So, oh, I didn't get inks or blending brushes out, you guys. Not very prepared. Thought I was going to be prepared. Oh, I'm so glad you're doing well, Sue. It always makes me happy to have my friends doing well. So let me, what did I do? I'm telling you guys, this craft room, no matter how many times I clean it, just isn't clean enough for me or organized enough. So let me grab some colors here from my ink, my little ink storage. So I need kind of like an orange, a pink, a black, and a peach, right? Orangey, orangey. Let's see. Maybe I'll use this pink, pale pink for the eraser. I think this orange isn't dark enough. Let me get another one. Sorry for leaving you guys with just that screen there. My black and, oh, the color for the pencil lead. What am I going to use? What am I going to use, you guys? Why was it a loss? Why was it a loss when I'm looking for inks? Because I'm like, I was second guessing myself as to what color I should use. Okay. I got some colors here. Now let me get my blending brushes. Where are they? Oh, here. The good news is in this messy crafty room is pegboard has been installed. So it's up on my wall. Now I got to figure out all the which pegs I want to add and go from there. So we'll see. We'll see how that all goes. What am I missing? Right? Why are we always searching for things? And or at least I think I'm very organized. Like I usually have all my different ink blending brushes in the same location, usually. But like I said, I was moving things off, out of the way so we could install that pegboard. But even then, even when I'm that organized and I have, all same items in one location, it never fails. I can't find one. Okay, so let's see. This is a 4-part stencil, and I love how they put, like, see on the bottom corner here, I don't know that you can see it. You probably can't. They have these etched corners so you know where to place it on your card base, as well as the number. So this is stencil number 1. So I would know to place that on there. So I'm going to do that. Now I thought about bringing in my sticky mat, but then I saw somebody, recently. Just do this. Put their magnet on there and hold everything down that way. Right? That should work. Okay, so I'm going to use Dusty Rose. Cross our fingers that I have the right colors, or I like the way they look, because I don't have a test piece of paper here to test them out. I'm just going to go straight to paper, friends. And I figured I'll use my Gina K inks because I haven't used those in a while. Oh, that's kind of bold. Oh, there's something on my paper there that it's not taking the color. It's weird. I mean, I've had this paper in my stash a while, but something must have gotten on the paper. Can you see? It's not, you probably can't see. You're too far away. Am I going to let that bother me? Yes, I am going to let that bother me. So I'm going to flip it over. Two sides. See, look. You get close. See right here how I didn't really take the ink? It's kind of weird. So flip it over it is. Thank goodness there's two sides to paper. Two sides. All right. I'm going to place that back down, get my magnet back on, and start again. Maybe take some of that ink off and go a little lighter. Or maybe a little brighter. Let's see. We'll go over here on the edge a little. Oh, I like it a little darker, so I'm going to do that. So in any case, the 6th graders promoting, well, the 12th graders graduating, I think it's at 1:30, and then the 6th graders promotion, hers is at 4:30. And then the dinner for the 12th grader is at 6:30. So it's going to be go, go, go on Wednesday. And then once we're done with that, Thursday, I'm babysitting. Friday, I'm babysitting. So I'll be going to my mom's today for a while, spend some more time with her. Probably going on Thursday before I start babysitting, and on Friday too. And I got to fit in going to get my exercise in, because did I mention I started going to the Y to do some exercise and swimming class, like aquafit classes. It's water exercise, and I love the water. So I started doing that a couple weeks ago, and I am going to have to try and fit that in. So this is going to be a very busy week. And like when I have busy weeks like this, it's funny. My brain just keeps going, like the night before the week starts on, okay, I got to do this, I got to do that. Don't forget to do this. And, my brain doesn't know how to shut itself off. That's a problem, I guess. But let me move this magnet. It's kind of in my way. But that's just, I don't know. Like I was one of those kids that would have the nightmare before school started of going to school, not knowing where my classes were, or going in my pajamas or my underwear, or, all the nightmares before. And of course, none of that would happen. But, that's just how my brain worked. Okay, so there's the Dusty Rose. Kind of clean this up here so I don't cross-contaminate my inks. Then I'll clean that after. Stencil number 2 looks like it's going to be the pencil lead section. So make sure. Well, I don't know if I want to do number 2 next. I think I want to do number 3 next, because I want to make sure I'm lining them up correct. So I want to line up the pencil with the eraser correctly. I mean, there's nothing that says you have to go in the order that they're numbered. You can go in your own order. You do, however, have to go in the right direction. Where's the number on here? Oh, it's up here on the corner, top corner. And I missed something here. Hold on. Did I miss inking? I did. I missed inking one section here. Let me go back. Put it back on there and re-ink that. Up here in the corner. I guess the magnet was in my way, in my view, and I couldn't see. No worries. Inky fingers are always fun. So let me check the chat, guys. Yeah, I used to, as a young kid, my mom would always take us for swimming lessons every summer and for, open swim and all that fun stuff. And for a minute in my life, I was on a swim team. And so, whoops, this is upside down. There we go. Down here. This is number 3, yeah. So I just don't think this is right. Why am I doing this wrong? This is number 3, and the 3 goes up right. And this isn't right. What am I doing wrong? Oh, I moved this. That's what I flipped my paper over. That's what I did wrong. But I was on a swim team for a while, and then just one summer, because after that we moved to the house my mom currently lives in, and so it was to another, just one town over. But my mom was like, "No, we can't be driving you back and forth." I mean, it's like a 10-minute drive, but it was a no. So the next summer, I was not on the swim team. This isn't lining up the way I want. And again, I need to stop being such a perfectionist, guys, because this is for my granddaughter. She's not going to look at it and say, "Grandma, your stenciling was not perfectly lined up. Please redo it." It's not going to happen. But my brain, like, I wonder sometimes why I am the way I am. Okay, I'll move the magnets as I stencil around. Okay, so then I'm going to use, do you think that's too orange? Tangerine twist. Let's see. And my stencil brushes, you guys, I had them lined up like in this rectangle sorter, so they were back to back like this. Look, they all got stained from each other, and I've tried cleaning them, and nope, to no avail. And that does like mess with my head just a little bit. So let's see. Yeah, I think that works. Okay. I could have made this pencil a different color. There's pencils of varying colors, and I might do that. I might do a separate one because I want to do different cards for the 6th grader and the 12th grader. I don't want them to be identical. And then we'll gift them something. And it is, I don't know how you guys label it. So I worked for a school district for almost 30 years, and it's an elementary school district. And so we would a lot of times have parents for a 6th grade promotion. We had one year where the parents showed up in a limo with huge balloons and flowers and a big sign, and we're like, you can't bring those in because they would block the view from the other parents. You can't bring in the balloons and the flowers. And we felt bad, but do them when afterwards outside, you'll have them for her. But it was like, it's 6th grade promotion. They're not finishing college. They're not done. And that's the thing. We would tell them, this is promotion. This is not graduation. Graduation is you're done. Promotion is you're promoting to the next grade. And that's just, we would try and, remind parents, because you don't want the kids thinking, like for that kid, oh, mom showed up in a limo with this huge bouquet of balloons and flowers. So what is the expectation for graduating from promoting from middle school and graduating from high school? So when my kids promoted, it was good job. I'm so happy. I'm so proud of you. You did well, but not that big of a Woohoo! Because they weren't done. School was not done. And I don't know how you guys do it where you're at, but that's how we basically do it here. Oh, good morning. Is it Jerry Lynn or Geraldine? Geraldine? Oh, I'm making this, my friend. I'm using this stencil from the stencil of the month, so I'm doing the one with the pencils. Should I zoom in more? Hold on. Get ready for a ride, guys. I'm going to try and zoom in more. Just a little bit. There we go. Oh, hi, Christina. Welcome, my friend. So that's how we do it. Graduation is from high school, not from elementary school. Like the parents, um, one year, the kindergarten teachers would do like a nice little mock ceremony for finishing kindergarten and going on to first grade. But again, there the parents would be like, "Oh, my child's graduating from kindergarten." No, they're promoting, moving on to first grade. So I don't know. I think it's just and you do what you want with your kids, but we just in my household, that's how we think of it. And it's probably because that's how I grew up. My mom worked for the same school district I worked for many, many years, 20 plus years, 25 plus years. And so I think that was kind of ingrained into us on our thought process of whether it's promotion or graduation. Let's see. But I still, want to give my sixth grade granddaughter a little card saying, "Good job. Good job, baby." Now on to the next level. Like it's passing levels like in a video game. Next level. But yeah, that's how. But there'll be no big party for the sixth grader. For the 10th grader, it's or 12th grader, it's not a big party. It's just a family dinner to kind of congratulate her on moving up. She's going to take a year off from college because she doesn't really know what she wants to do. And I told her that's fine. It's okay to take a year off if you don't know what to do. It's better than wasting a year and your mom wasting money on paying for classes and books and all the things when you don't know what you want. I mean, think back when you were 17 or 18. Did you know what you wanted? I didn't. I thought I did, but I did not. And I'm noticing like the path for my generation was graduate high school, go to college. That wasn't even like a question. Graduate high school, go to college. And a lot of kids now, that's not the direct path. There's like I'll clean these after. Another, there's other options. There's trade schools, and that's a bright orange, you guys. I don't know if I like it. I don't think I like it. Should I finish it and then just see what I think? Maybe if I brighten up the pink. I'm happy with it. Okay, let's do this one. No, let's do the pencil, the wood part, the wood grain of the pencil. I'm too picky. I'm too hard on myself, but I didn't like that orange. I'm gonna keep going though. I'm gonna keep going, and then we will see what I like, what I don't like in the end. Okay. I was gonna do this really pale yellow. It's lemon drop. If I could find my yellow brush. And don't know where the small one is, so let me grab the bigger one. That's not terrible. I should have grabbed my Distress Oxides, right? Probably. But I wanted to use these inks. So this week's going to be super busy for me. Are your guys, where you're at, are kids still in school? Are they done? had it right the second time. Oh, the way I flipped it. Yeah, pencils. Pencils, pencils. I don't know. School will be over this week here in San Diego. I think Wednesday's the last day. And I don't really know the calendar anymore because since I retired, I don't care. I don't have to worry about school year calendar anymore. Okay, let's see. Hopefully that helps a little. Slightly. I think it's off. Oh, maybe I should have done it the other way first. Keep going. Keep going. Let my brain keep going. All right, let's see. This is number 4. Where's the marking on here? 4. Okay. Oh, I know what I did wrong, you guys. That's why they have it in the other order. So I butt this orange part right up against the eraser, and there should have been a space in there for the black line. And that's why these aren't lining up right. I'm gonna still do it. I'm just gonna go with it and hope for the best. Just hope for the best and see where I go with it. Okay. Now my black one. Oh, I'm low on this screen. How you guys? I'm sorry. My black ink. And I don't have a brush for black, but I have one for gray, I think. This will work. All right, here we go. Wish me luck. That'll work. I think I need to re-ink my black ink pad too, because I was stamping something the other day and it just took me like 5 times to get a nice crisp black image. Yeah, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this again, but I'm going to line it up. I'm going to bring my MISTI and line it up in my MISTI. That way I'm lining up. I'll have the card panel in the same location, and I'll just be lining up the stencils with a corner of my MISTI. And I'll pick some other ink colors too. I might go with my Distress inks. We'll see. If time allows, because I'm taking my sweet time on this, huh? And I have a list. I did my to-do list for today. I put it together last night. Oh my goodness, it's probably 3 times as long as it usually is. But, you know, do what you got to do. Race through. In fact, right before I came on live, what I was doing was placing a grocery order for what I'm making for dinner. Because I told my husband, "What do you want?" He says, "I don't know. Surprise me." Oh, I hate that answer. Just tell me what to do. I think one of the worst parts of the grown-up life is having to decide what's for dinner every night. I don't like that. I'll try and raise myself up on screen on the next one so I'm a little bit higher because I know I'm towards the bottom of the screen. I apologize for that. But here, you know what? If I don't make it to the gym today, I'm getting my workout by doing ink blending, right? I think. And my fingers are going to get inky. I just have to be okay with that. I'm trying to see where I need to add more black. There we go. Let me read a bit. Your son went to a local college just to get the basic. Oh yeah, it's called a community college here, and that's what 3 of my kids, they did that route, and then they went on to the 4-year. So like you pay half the amount for the classes and books and such, so it's cheaper. and then they were able to go on to San Diego State University, which is a good school. It's a very good school. I mean, a lot of people out of state try and get into that school, so it's a good school. And we had a program, I don't even know if it's there anymore, with the local high schools was like a guarantee. So as long as the kids, it was called, let me think, Compact for Success. And it was that when my kids were in high school. So as long as the kids met the minimum requirements and had a certain GPA, they were guaranteed a spot at San Diego State. Let me clean these up, get my alcohol spray. So that was, I mean, I thought that was great. I mean, you still had to pay for the classes and everything, unless you had financial aid, of course. But it was great that they had that guarantee. There was no having to see if you were accepted, which I loved. Let's see, one in school and one from, oh, nice. Your daughter's last day was on Friday. She just completed 4th grade, youngest out of 3. The other 2 have graduated and moved out. Oh, so she's the baby. Yeah. So a lot of schools I hear in other states ended last week, but we still have this week. What's a pet peeve? What did I say? Sometimes I forget what I said, guys. And I like using alcohol on to clean the stencils because, like, if I spray it with water, I have to wait for it to dry. But the alcohol, like, evaporates relatively quickly. So if I do like this, I'm smart, and not do it directly on my glass mat, I can kind of clean it up and then, here, it's dry. Get all the ink off? I think I did. So let me clean up the other ones. Your son did all prerequisites and basic. Yeah, it's way cheaper to do it that route. And it kind of gets them, I don't know, community college, the classes are at least here about the size of high school, maybe a little bit more. Whereas you go to university and a 4-year university and you've got like huge classes. So it kind of like eases them into um, college life, I guess. Okay, get that done. There we go. See, all clean. Okay. So I did off. Oh, I didn't clean this one off. There's 4 stencils, so make sure all 4 are clean. All righty. So yeah, I was up late last night trying to plan my day today. I guess it looks okay. What do you guys think? Is the orange too bright? Should I redo it? Hmm. Hmm. I think I might redo it and make it oh yeah, what to make for dinner. That is a pet peeve. I hate that. It's always a decision and it's always, I don't care, whatever you want. What, like if we're gonna go out to eat, it's like, babe, what do you want for dinner? He'll ask me, and if I don't decide, it's horrible. Because I'll ask him, what are we gonna do for dinner? I don't know. What do you want? What do you feel like eating? And then his excuse is, um, hold on, guys, I'm gonna get my distress inks. His excuse is, well, you're the picky one, so you decide what we're gonna have. And I'm like, you know, when he says I'm the picky one, it's because I don't eat seafood. And so he'll say I'm the picky one, and he loves seafood. And I'll say, we can go to a seafood place. They'll have something for me to eat. Um, just it doesn't matter. Pick a place. I don't. The thing is, I don't want to decide. I tell him. You know what? I think I'm gonna make this up maybe a purple pencil. Let me see. You know, I just realized I never labeled my oxides as far as like on the side, like I have on my Gina K ones. So, and they're higher up on my wall. So I'm having to like click through and pull them out and see what's what. Oh, maybe this one. Found a color for the wood part of the pencil. There's the pencil lead. Come on, where's my purples? I'm gonna make a purple pencil. Maybe I will make a purple pencil if I can't find purple. I should have my step stool here. That's what I should do. Oh la 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 la. I'm sorry, you guys. Why? Why am I not pulling any purples? There's a purple. Oh, there's another purple. Okay. This one. This is the one. Okay. Purples. And then, where's my blending brushes for my oxides? Here they are. Okay. Then we'll get my, so I think I'm going to use these 4 colors, guys. Then I'll get my Misty. Oh, I'm using it for another project and I have it all set up. Well. What do I do? I'm going to unset it up. It's because I'm working on design team stuff too. So I had, today was sheet load day. So my video went up for sheet load this morning, as did the rest of the teams. And then tomorrow I have a video going up on the Not Too Shabby Shop channel. And then I will have a video. When's my next video after that? I don't remember. Okay, so it's going to go here in my Misty, right? No, it's not going to go there in Misty. This is going to be the corner. So then I have to line this up that way. Okay. And we're going to do them in the correct order this time. Okay, you guys? So that they're lined up perfectly. So if I go here with my, there we go. I'm just going to make sure this is pressed down well. Okay. Let me move this out of the way. It's in my way. It's in my way. I brought it out in case I did die cutting. Magnets stuck to each other. Don't you just hate having your space? It almost seems to like shrink in and on itself when you're working on a project. Okay. First stencil. Make sure I have it the right direction. Place it down. Where's my magnet? Just want to have the magnet on the edge. Where is it? Oh, it's probably my other Misty. Oh, I have another one here. Hold on. Oh, I have another one. Just to kind of hold it here on the side, right? These magnets are strong too. Maybe hold it at the top. Okay, so I have it in the corner here. So when I take it off, I'll place the next one in the corner and I should be good to go. Pink. Now I'm going to go with oxides this time. We'll see which one I prefer. All right. Oh, look how rich that color is. See, I should have gone with oxides first. Maybe that magnet's going to be a problem. We'll see. Yeah, I love this. These oxides are so creamy. They're perfect. I just don't want the stencil to move like it just did. Go back. That's the good thing if it's in the corner, though. I can shift it back to where it was. And then I'll clean up my my mat later. Now for my sticky mat, I don't use alcohol. I just use either stamp cleaner or soapy water. That's it. And if it's stained, it's stained. There's nothing I can do about it. Okay, and I'm going to cut this panel down, I'm sure. So I'm not going to worry too much about that. Lift that one up. And then number 2, I'm going to go in the order it's supposed to go. So here's number 2. And that one I'm going to use Tattered Rose. See what I have in my brushes. How are we doing on time, you guys? Oh my goodness, it's already 9:40 and I don't have a card even near completion, guys. Yeah, it looks a little bit more muted on camera. It looks super bright to my eye in here. Let's see. Oh, that's smart. If you can do that, like get some of the classes done in between, then you don't have quite as much to do. That's kind of like a pale pink. I'm going, okay, let me use this, my orangey brush, but let me wipe it off. Because I never wash my brushes. Should I wash them? I don't know. I feel like if I wash them, they won't ever completely dry because the water will get into the base and then it'll ruin the bristles and then just have to buy new brushes. So I don't know. We'll see. Okay, let's see how this goes. Oh, I like that. That's good. Okay. And I bet you this one's going to be lined up much better because I did put them all in the corner without having to like move my paper and see if it's lined up right because my paper should stay in the same spot. And I still am holding it down with my hand, even though the magnet's there and it's on a sticky mat. But okay, let's see, did I get everything? Is there one hiding under there? Okay, and we can take this one off. Whoops, stuff is sticking to me. So that was Tattered Rose. We'll lift. Move that off to the side. Trying to not lay it on anything. Okay, then number 3 is like the main part of our pencil. So in the corner, just like the rest, move this when I'm ready because I want the magnet there. Okay, so then that I'm going to do purple, guys. I'm going to make her some purple pencils. Let me wipe this off. Get kind of the true purple color that I'm using. I'm going to use Wilted Violet. So hopefully I get at least her card done this morning. And then this will be for the 6th grader. Then I'll have the 12th graders later. I think 12th graders, I'm going to use those die cuts. Hold on, where are they? I think I'm going to use this for her card. I don't know, not sure yet. Ooh, it is a bold purple. Oh, I hope the black shows up on there well. You know what I could do too? I don't know what I did with it. I was thinking once the stencil for the black, the lines is on there, I could just trace it with maybe like for the line for the between the eraser and the pencil with a silver gel pen, if I could find it. I don't know what I did with that when I moved back into the house from the garage. There's a few things I still have to. I might have thrown it out. It might have dried up. Sometimes I'll kind of go through a testing of my pens, and if they're dried up, I just throw them out. I am good about doing that. So it makes for cleaning my craft room a little easier if I know I've gotten rid of things that are not working anymore. Okay. Oh, I like this purple. Loving it. Okay. So we got our purple pencils done. That was Wilted Violet. Oh, let me move my magnet. Oh, look how pretty that looks. Oh, I like that much better. Okay, then where's the 4 on here? There. We'll do this. And I'm going to kind of wipe off the edge of my Misty here because I'm getting the inks on the edge. Then the black. Here we go with the black. I thought I had designated a blending brush for black, but I don't think I did. So I have a clean one here that's an extra one. I'll use this for black. So this is Black Soot. So here we go. I'll get a nice amount of ink on there because it's a new blending brush. And then we'll cross our fingers that it shows up. I mean, I guess that's what oxides are meant for. You can layer them, so it should show up on there nicely. We'll see. Although, you know what I do have? It's too late now, but I think I have some of that Delicata ink, like the metallics. I'm sure I have gold, but I think I might have some silver. Should have used that. Just used a tiny brush for the section in between. That's okay. Just going to go with this. She does love purple, so she'll get purple pencils. And of course, I still have to stamp a sentiment and add this onto a card base. And I was thinking of stamping one of those little crayons and the sentiment from there because I do have the coordinating dies for that. So I might have time today. We'll see to do that. And I do have to finish relatively close to being on time because, like I said, my to-do list is probably the length of my arm. What am I doing? Black on there. I think I'm going to really like this one the best. And I won't throw away the other one. I'll save it. I'll make a card with it and probably donate it to the school. My daughter has a box of cards that she has there for different occasions. She's the admin assistant at the elementary school she's at. So she's also the head of the social committee, which means, baby showers, bridal showers, day of the teacher, all the fun stuff. Perfect. Oh, I love it. Okay, so I have to remind myself to be gentle with oxides because see, it did bleed a little bit there and there because I went a little heavy. But look at the bottom part here, how crisp, how pretty that is. Okay. So I'm going to let this dry for a minute and I'll clean my, save this here. I'll clean my stencils one more time quickly, as quickly as I can. And then I'll bring in, where is it? This stamp set and stamp a couple little crayons. And maybe I'll do yay to the best student, or you're the brightest crayon I know. We'll see which one of those I do. Let me clean up my stencils. Let me clean these up first. I could use water here because these are oxides and they're, they clean up with water real well. But like I said, it takes forever for water to dry on the stencil material. And I want it to be dry when I set it aside. Yeah, I got black on the back of here. Let me check the chat, you guys. Hi, Glow. How are you, my friend? I hope it'll be fun. Okay, what are we doing here? Thanks. Hi, Desta. Haven't seen you in a bit, my friend. Welcome. Okay, let me clean up my stencils. Then we'll move on to the next part, which is I'm going to stamp the little crayon images. And what I'm going to do with those is I'm going to die cut it first because there's this like separate pieces here. If I don't get them lined up just right, they won't die cut right. So for those kind of things, I like to die cut first and then stamp. Kind of helps me line things up. But I like the purple pencils. Watch, look. Let's look real quick. Burke. I mean, they're both cute, I guess, now that I look at the orange one, but I like the purple one for her. She's one of my princesses. They're all princess. Like when I talk to them, I refer to them. I'll say, "Hey, princess, how are you doing?" And they know it. Now for the boys, I don't call them prince. I'll say, "Hey, handsome." But I don't know. And I did babysit the two of the younger ones this weekend. My husband and I went to my daughter's house because they were going to a concert. And she was like, Mom, can you babysit? We'll drop them off around 6:30, but we'll be home around 12:30. And I was like, you're not taking the babies out at midnight? We'll all go to your house. They'll fall asleep in their bed or wherever on the couch, wherever they want. And when you get home, then we'll head home. Well, that's what we did, but they lost track of time. They didn't get home till like 1:30. And then get this out of the way. Then we got home around 2. So we're old. We were tired. We were very tired. Okay, that's out of the way. I'm going to take a drink of water, you guys, because I am thirsty. Oh, happy birthday, my friend. Oh, yay. I hope you're going to do something fun or did something fun maybe this weekend for your birthday. Yes, it's just a microfiber towel. I bought a pack of these on Amazon. And I use them and wash them and use them. And eventually I'll not like how dingy they are and I'll grab one of the new ones. So that's what I kind of use. I have baby wipes here too to clean. I have all kinds of different stuff to clean up my stuff. Okay. Next, what did I say? Oh, die cutting. So we'll die cut. Let's see if I put, should I die cut all 3? Let me die cut all 3. And get some paper here. And where are my plates? Okay, I'm trying not to cut into this magnetic sheet. It's the last one I have, so I'm trying to be good about not cutting into that for now. Come on. Open. All right, let's see. Which one do I cut? The ones with the arms, right? Which ones are with the arms? Okay. 1, 2, 3, and what sentiment am I going to use? Let's see. I'll use yay. And then I'll use you're the brightest crayon I know. To the best student. To the best student. Which die is that? I'm going to do you're the brightest crayon I know. Okay. Let me cut this out. Whoops. What am I doing? Guys, my brain's not working. Oh, got to flip this over. That's why my brain's not working. So I have it cutting into the actual cutting plate. Maybe that was a mistake. Let me fix these. Then I'll put this on. There we go. Okay. All right. Let me bring in my handy dandy trusty little Empress Mini. Yeah, I haven't tried any of this yet, guys. Excuse me. Today is my first time trying them. I just have not had the time. Had dinner with friends. Good. I'm so glad. Birthdays are special and important. We want to make sure that we celebrate. Although my granddaughter, the one who's in 6th grade, she's funny. She says, I don't know, I heard her talking to her sister, and who's my oldest granddaughter. And she tells her, I'm almost 13. And I had to kind of think for a second. I'm like, do I have her age wrong? I mean, I know I have a lot of grandkids. Did I get her age wrong? And my sister's like, no, you're going to be, this was before her last birthday, you're going to be 12. And she was like, no, but think about it. Because I guess my son told her this, when you turn 1, you've already lived 1 year. So you're really starting your 2nd year. So when I turn 12, I'm starting my 13th year. And I was like, oh, my child. Why does my son tell her these things? Oops, upside down. Backwards. Backwards? This way. I'll make sure I have it the right way. Because I definitely have to stamp them the right way. Okay, so then I kind of, oops, before I place these back in here, I'll place the stamp down and then I'll place the, so I know I have it lined up right. And then I'll place my die cut pieces in there. Guys, words are so hard this morning. I slept late today, guys. I was not up till 8 o'clock. That is super duper late for me. And that just means I was super duper tired. Okay. So let me start, and I'm gonna have to do this in steps. Yeah, because there's different. Let me start with the hands and the legs here. So that'll go there. Then this one's going here, right? You would be amazed, you guys, how many times I have to redo stuff. Like when I'm doing videos, the finished card you see is not always the first one I made, is not always the first recording I've done. I redo and redo and redo. Such is my life. Part of it because I'll actually make a mistake that's not fixable. Part of it is I just don't like the way I've done something, and so I have to redo to make my brain happy. Okay, so I'm trying to get this, like I'm not, my head's not in front of it, so I'm trying to do well there. Okay, then, this is the hard part because I have a sticky mat under there. Then I'll place these in here. This one goes here. Right, isn't that purple perfect? And if you knew my granddaughter, you would know it is perfect for her. Like my granddaughters all have a specific color that I use for them usually. Hers kind of changes sometimes. Sometimes it's teal, sometimes it's purple. Okay, what do I do with my black ink? Oh, I don't want black ink. What am I thinking? Do I want black ink? Let me see. Let me look at the packaging. Oh, yeah, for this I do want black ink. So I moved it out of my way, didn't I? There it is. Kind of rub these a little bit because they're new. Take that manufacturing coating off. Yeah, purple and pink. Those are my favorite colors. So I have one granddaughter who loves pink, another one who loves purple, another one. This one changes randomly. So I just go with the flow, whatever they like. One, we asked her, the one who's 17 now, for her birthday. I asked my daughter, "Hey, what's her favorite color?" Because hers changes. And she says, "I don't know. Ask her. She's always changing." So I did. I said, "Baby, what's your favorite color?" She goes, "I don't know, black." I was like, "Come on, give me something to work with." She's like, "Anything, Grandma. It doesn't matter. I don't have a favorite color." I was like, "Okay." So see, this one I put on a little crooked, but that's okay. But yeah, it's always fun to get their favorite color when I ask them. Okay, so this will be the black part, and then probably we'll do a pink and a teal and a purple crayon, you think? The yay didn't get crisp enough black. And what else? I'll do one more. Oh, I am not going to have time. It is almost 10 o'clock, guys. I'm going to try and race through this as fast as I can. Let me clean these up. And I'll actually clean them with a stamp cleaner later. I'm just going to move them so I can get the other parts of these crayons all stamped and ready to go. And I'm just placing these on my glass mat so they won't go anywhere, because before I had a glass mat, I would put them down and then sometimes they would fly off and I would lose like the tiniest little stamps. Okay, so we're going to have to go in steps here. So let me do I have to take them out too, huh? Darn it. I did not think about this thoroughly before I started. I did not plan well. Because if I find when I leave the die cut image in there, when I'm placing the stamp, I don't get it aligned quite as well as when I just align it inside the open area. Okay, so I'm going to make the jumping one purple. And I'll use my oxides, I think. So it's the same shade of purple. If I can get it lined up right. And I'm not getting it lined up right. See how quiet I get when I'm focusing, you guys? Or trying to focus anyway. Right, I'm just going to go with it. So I'm going to go in layers. So that's going to be the purple one. And then this I'll make a pink one. Is that lined up right? Or is it? Because it's not. There's a wider part. Yeah, the wider part's the bottom of the crayon. Okay. So my pink, my purple is going to go here. And my pink is going to go here. Where's my inks? Here we go. Purple. Oh, somebody's calling me. Hold on, guys. Sorry. There, I'm back. I have it on Do Not Disturb. How did a phone call come through? I don't know. Can you guys hear me still? Can you see me? Yeah, see? That's perfect. Oh, hi, Froggy. No worries. Black was yours too? 4 granddaughters, 3 grandsons. I think I've lost track of girl and boy count. Let's see. Girls. First 3, 4 girls, then a boy, then another boy, then think of it, another boy, girl, boy, boy. Am I even? I think I might be even. I might be wrong. Let me count my boys. That's easier. I'm missing you. No, it's 6 and 4. I have 6 girls and 4 boys. Yeah. I'm one of 3 sisters. My dad used to always say he was blessed to have so many daughters because I only have one brother. And so he would say, I'm outnumbered by the girls. I'm like, oh, Dad, you love it. He would say, yes, I'm very lucky to have all my girls. And I'm Daddy's girl, so he wasn't going to say, no, I don't. I wish you were a boy. Although at some point in time, they thought I was going to be a boy. And surprise, surprise, I'm a girl, which my brother was not happy about when I was born. Oh, I still have to do the faces too, huh? Darn it. Oh, so behind. Okay, I'm gonna just take my time on this. Do it. Just do it, Yvette, and be done with it. Okay, so then, oh, I made a mistake, guys. I need this section to this color to be darker and this one to be lighter. That's okay. I'll find a darker pink. I'll find a darker pink. Let me do that. Come on. It's a dry minute. Anyway. And let me lay this guy down. This one's going to go here. So I'm going to lay this one here. Then what did I do with that other one? Oh, did not take them off. So it has to go here. No, that's too low. Right? Yeah, maybe I do put it right on the paper on this one because I've already stamped that other section. Make sure I get it right. Okay. So then I need to find a lighter purple for this guy. The other one's not picking up because it's grabbing onto the stamp mat. There we go. Okay, so this little friend is going to go here. And where's the other one? Here. Right direction, Yvette, the right direction. Okay, let me find a lighter pink. No, wait, a darker pink? Yeah, a darker pink, a lighter purple. Oh, here we go with the purples again, you guys. Lighter pink, darker purple. Right? Darker purple, lighter purple. Darker pink, lighter purple. I think that's the darker pink. I don't think I'm going to find a darker pink. I really don't think so. I'm searching, guys. I'll be right there. I should have thought ahead. Okay. Purple. Here's a lighter purple. I'm going to go with a lighter pink. That's all there is to it. So there. Okay. Let me move these out of my way for now. So then I'm going to do this kind of a teal. So I'm going to do salvaged patina maybe. We'll see. We'll see how that looks. And then for this section, I'm going to use shaded lilac. Oh, no. No, that's going to be the pink one. Woo! Close call. Right? Let's think. Let me look again because I'm not stamping right. My brain is frazzled. Okay. I need this to be peacock feathers. Okay, got this now. It's going to be peacock feathers. And then this one is going to be the shaded lilac. And we'll deal with pink next. Okay. Oh, good. know how. I put my phone on Do Not Disturb so I won't get interrupted when I am live, and somehow calls slip through sometimes. And usually it's some kind of scam call, guys, which bugs me. It just bugs me. Like if I'm not answering, I even, one of the times I got fed up because they were like calling and calling. So I answered in Spanish and pretended I didn't speak any English, and they stopped calling. It was like, I can't with you people. You're driving me bonkers. Okay, so then this one I need to do here next. And then this one, come on, it's going to go here. Okay. So then this one's going to be the salvaged patina. I'm definitely going over today, guys. Definitely. Sorry, it's already 10 after almost, right? And then I'm going to do Kitsch Flamingo on this one and hope for the best. Oh, put that guy back in there. And here we go. Oh, that's not terrible. With the darker in the middle and the lighter on the outside. It's okay. Okay, let me do that again one more time. Was it salvaged patina on this one? And then Kitsch Flamingo. I might leave that one the way it is because it's a nice light shade there. So I'm going to leave that one alone. Okay, next. See, I should have done the black after because the oxide is kind of muddying that black up. I might go back and fix that. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, let's see. I might fix that. Where am I? But I won't get it just right. That's the problem. I won't get it just right. No, I'm going to leave it alone. Then faces, 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 faces. I'm going to make this one, this jumpy face, this like open mouthed, and then we'll go, whoops, upside down right here and right here. There are 3 different faces here, guys. Okay, and I'll just do the black on there. And let me get my, yeah, see, it's going to look better with, oh, maybe not. Because I didn't give the distress oxide time to dry. Maybe I should have done, probably. Let me try something. I'm going to try the my VersaFine Clear, see if that works better. Oh yeah, that's much better. Should I try and fix the arms? This guy? Should I? Let's see. I think I'm going to try, you guys. It's just this one because the arms are crossed over the front of the crayon. I think I'm going to try. Fingers crossed. If not, I won't use them. Oh, not terrible. Okay. I'll do that again. More of the VersaFine. Oh, yeah, that's better. Okay. I'll get all my stamps on here, move them out of my way, and then we'll get our card put together. I should probably clean my hands before I pick up all these pieces of, where's my water spray bottle? Come on. So I have a water bottle kind of with soapy water in it. So hopefully that helps to keep me from getting these dirty. Oh no. Okay. There's that guy. Woo! This guy. I try and be gentle so I don't stab into my sticky mat there, because that would be bad. And then set this aside. I don't like to close it sticky mat to sticky mat, so put something in there. All right, I got to trim this guy down, so I'm going to trim the edges of our friend. So this I'm going to trim. I think I want it 1/4 inch off of each side. I'll show you why in just a second. Because here we go. And one more. So this will be 3 3/4 by 5. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is a black panel behind that I want at 4 by 5 1/4. And then that'll go on a card base. So let's see. Oh yeah, that'll look good. Okay. And let me grab a card base, which clearly I didn't do ahead of time. I did make more card bases though, because I ran out. All right, let's see here. Okay. Yeah. All right, how are we doing on the chat, guys? All right, let me get this on the panel, on the card base first, because I might pop up that stenciled panel. We'll see. We'll see what oops, sorry guys. We'll see what I decide to do. Let me see. If I put him here, and then let me get my little characters. I don't know. I might put this guy on the inside, maybe. I don't know. I kind of like just the pink and the purple on the front. What do you think? Should I add our little teal guy to the front? Let me know what you think. And then we're going to go. You're the brightest crayon I know. Or maybe I'll put that on the inside and just put yay. Yeah, I'll put just yay on the front. And then that'll go on the inside. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, the blue looks okay, right? The teal looks okay here. Okay. I'm going to put this on here flat because I'm going to pop up our little crayons there. Not that I couldn't do both. I could do both. Oh, I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay, so then this friend will go there. This friend will go here. Maybe I put something for them to stand on, like a strip of black cardstock here. Let's see. Yeah, I think that helps ground them, right? If they're like standing on something. Maybe. Yeah, let me add that. But let me trim it down. Okay, let's try that again. Right there. Should I make it double wide? Oh yeah, I like the double wide. And then I'm also using my scraps, right? So, okay. 4 by 5 1/4. Let me get this on here. I don't want to use liquid glue because it will activate that distress ink. Come on. All right, let's see here. I keep asking guys, should I do this? Should I do that? And then I just do it. I don't stop and wait for an answer. I typically would stop and wait for an answer from you guys, but I'm trying to finish up quickly. Excuse me. So no polls, no waiting for answers. Not today. Like I have my grocery order coming soon. Oh, I didn't cut that right. We're having Fiesta Mexican chicken today. Ooh, that would have been a disaster. Okay. Yeah, it needs the grouping, right? It needs the 3. I think the teal is fine. I think I'll be okay. So then we're gonna have our little friends standing here. Maybe I shouldn't have spaced them out. I'm not liking that. Guys, do you ever get a manicure that's a gel manicure? I do gel manicures once in a blue moon. And I don't like that. The reason I don't typically do a gel manicure is because I have a hard time, because it makes your nail thicker. I have a hard time lifting things. Where are my scissors? I trimmed this too short. So there. One of my crayon friends is going to cover that. So then I have to see, because it's too thick, I can't grab. Then I have to drag off my little pieces of cardstock or whatever. Yeah. And pull them up that way. All right, so this friend goes there. This friend goes here, covering up where I cut right there, kind of. Yeah. Am I covering that up? I gotta cover it up. Okay. And this friend, I need foam tape. Piece that was cut already. So foam tape there, and then I'm going to get a little piece for the top of the crayon. Maybe, maybe not. Here we go. And then a little sliver for the feet. And can you guys hear they're still working on that project next door? Like I hear the hammering and the drills and the painting and all the things. Okay. It's going to be perfect for her. Perfect. Just as a yay, you made it through elementary. Now let's have fun on to middle school. Love it. Okay, let me move this to the trash, and yay is going to go here. If I could get this trash off my hand. Okay, so yay will go there. That I will. I guess I kind of have to use liquid glue on. Going right here. Yay. And then I can add this to the inside. And here I thought, oh, I might be able to get 2 cards done, one for each of them. Nope. Oh, isn't that pretty? Okay. Should I add? No, I'm not going to add anything else. I need to stop with the should I add, should I add. Okay, let me move my inks out of the way so I can put them away once I'm done here. Because if I don't put them away, the mess just becomes overwhelming and unmanageable. All right, guys, let me move my stuff out of the way here. So I used today, come on in, baby. I'll be off in a few minutes. That was my oldest granddaughter. She just pops in from time to time. Okay, so I used the Stampin' Die of the Month, the Crayon Creations. Perfect. And then I used that Stencil of the Month. What was the name of that one? What did I do with the packaging on that one? Like I throw things all over the place. Packaging. Here it is. The Write On Stencil of the Month. So those are what I used today to make today's card. I still have this panel. I'll make something with that eventually, just not right now. But not bad, huh? It took me. Had I not done this one first and then started over, I would have finished on time. I'm sure of it. But that's it for today, guys. Oh, good. You can't hear it. Great. I just hear it. It bothers me. Thank you. You guys are so good to me. So I'll be live next Monday, 9 a.m. Pacific. I have a few videos in the queue coming out. Like I mentioned, today I had sheet load. Tomorrow on the Not Too Shabby channel, I have a video using the newest goodies from the box of the month. Then I have, thought I had something else on. Oh, Sunday. Sunday we have the KCC 18 live hop. So join us for that. We're going to be using bonus printables. And then I don't know, I forgot what I'm doing. I'm sure I have other things in the queue, but I got to get looking at my calendar. I am very lucky to have grandkids close. I am blessed. They are all here in San Diego, just, anywhere from a 5 to a 30-minute drive away. Nothing awful. So I'm very lucky. And I see them, most of them at least once a week. All right, guys, I'm going to get going. As you heard, my granddaughter's here. So I'm going to see if she needs anything or if she just came to say hi. But here's the card for, in fact, it's the one who's here, the 18-year-old. It's her sister who's promoting. So here's our card for that one, for my 12-year-old princess who thinks she's almost 13, based on the way her father told her to think of it. Have a great rest of the day, you guys. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you more than you know. And we'll see you next Monday, 9 a.m. Pacific. Bye.